They say that love grows over time, but can it grow vertically? Well, here on Central Luzon State University, we have what you call CLSU's Indoor Vertical Farm System, wherein plants grew vertically. Isn't it amazing? Let's watch as Engineer Christopher S. Pascual, Unit Head for CLSU Hydroponics and Aquaponics Technology, show us our own indoor vertical farm here on eFarm Kitchen. This is Christine Don, your host for today.
So this is indoor vertical farming system. It is the process of growing crops in a controlled environmental condition by providing growing structures such as growing room or growing chamber or a greenhouse. It is usually incorporated with growing structures such as growing trays and a tower.
In this episode, we're going to showcase processed food products for vertical farming and make it into different dishes. Are you excited? Well, I am. So let's start cooking. For our first processed food product, we have Ma'am Venus Q. Lagmay to show us the process of making strawberry chutney.
Hello mga ka-eFarm! Did you have fun harvesting your strawberries from your indoor vertical farming? So today, for our first product, we will be making strawberry chutney. Chutney is actually a condiment that originated from India that is very similar to our local papaya achara. So what are the things that you need to make your chutney? You will be needing 1 kilo of strawberries, washed and sliced into quarters, 2 pieces red onions, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 piece of ginger, 1 lemon juice, 150 grams of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of red wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar, 2 pieces of red chili, 3/4 tablespoon of cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. What's good about this product is that it's very easy to make. You just need to combine everything in one pot and let it boil. So let's now combine the ingredients. So first you have the strawberries. Pretty. Onions. Garlic. Ginger, lemon juice, brown sugar, vinegar, red chilies, cumin powder, and salt. So you just mix all together and let it boil uncovered and let it simmer for 1 hour until it is thick. So if you don't like strawberries, you can use other fruits like mango, peach, or other vegetables like cucumber or papaya. So after 1 hour, you can now see that the product has thickened. So this is now ready for bottling. You can actually eat your chutney right away, but if you want to preserve it longer, we will have to use a food preservation method. So first, we have to sterilize the jar and the lid. So for this jar, you can reuse it, but for this metal lug type closure, you can only use this once. So you need a boiling water and just put the jar and to sterilize it for about a minute or 2. Now we are now ready to bottle our chutney. So make sure that your sterilized jar is still hot and your chutney is also hot, so to avoid thermal shock. So let's just pour our chutney into the jar. After transferring your chutney into the jar, make sure that you leave half-inch headspace. So first, we need to close it tightly and invert. So this process will make sure that the air left inside the jar is also sterilized. Now for this product, you don't need to process it. So this is now the finished product after it has cooled to room temperature.
After the processed food products, we are now applying it in a culinary way. Now, I will give the floor to our chefs for them to show some mouth-watering dishes which we can do on our own homes.
Hello mga ka-e-farm! Here we are again. This is Chef Joms.
And I'm Chef Jeannie.
And for today's episode, we will prepare
Strawberry Chutney Cheesecake.
Very easy ang dessert recipe na ito at bagay na bagay pang negosyo.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Chef Joms. But this time, magiging out of the box ng ating cheesecake. Ito ay combination ng savory at tartiness na ating chutney at sweetness at creaminess na ating cheesecake. Kasi usually, Chef, ang ating mga cheesecake ay ginagamitan ng chocolate, salted caramel, o kaya mga fruits and season.
Tara, simulan na natin.
For the crust ingredients, meron tayong crushed graham, melted butter, and sugar.
At para sa ingredients naman ng ating filling, meron tayong all-purpose cream, strawberry chutney, eggs, sugar, all-purpose flour, vanilla, lemon juice, lemon zest, cream cheese, and strawberry.
Mga ka-e-farm, mag-start na tayo. At ang unang step natin ay i-preheat natin ang ating oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Then, proceed na tayo sa ating crust. Kukombine lang natin ang ating graham, ang ating melted butter, and ang ating sugar. I-mix lang po natin hanggang maging texture po niya ay parang sandy. At may incorporate po lahat ng butter and ating graham. After that, pwede na po nating i-grease yung ating pan. Sige, Chef Joms, ikaw na mag-grease
So, ang pan
lang.
na gagamitin po natin ay spring form pan.
Yan. After natin mag-grease, pwede na natin i-transfer ang ating graham. Then, ipa-flat lang po natin. Ayan, while waiting for our crust, Chef Joms, pwede na tayo mag-start sa cheesecake filling.
Yes, Chef Jenny. Let's start. So, unahin muna natin ang pag-cream ng ating cream cheese. So, gagamit tayo ng handheld mixer. Sa paggamit nito, mga ka-e-farm, tandaan na kailangan low speed lang muna upang hindi masyado makapag-incorporate ng maraming hangin kasi yun ay isang nagiging dahilan ng crack ng cheesecake.
So, habang kinikream natin, maglalagay na tayo ng sugar. Yan. Pwede natin i-stop. And then, pwede natin i-scrape yung mga gilid. Ayan. And then, start po ulit natin yung pag-mix.
Kailangan din po ng ating cream cheese ay room temperature bago natin gamitin.
Ayan. Pwede ulit natin i-stop. Then, scrape natin ulit yung mga gilid. Ayan. Then, mag-a-add na tayo ng egg one at a time. Stop ulit natin, then scrape ulit natin yung gilid. Yan. After nito, pwede na natin ilagay ang ating cream. Yan, Chef Joms, pwede muna natin stop ulit and then scrape
Sige, Chef
natin.
Jenny.
Make sure na ini-scrape natin para ma-incorporate lahat ng ating
Mga
mixture, ingredients. Then, pwede na natin i-add yung mga flavorings natin. Ang ating vanilla,
Susunod naman ay
ang ating lemon juice, then ang ating lemon zest. So, stop muna natin ulit, then scrape natin ulit. And then yung last part is, ilalagay natin yung flour. Nag-a-add tayo ng flour para hindi mag-crack ang ating cheesecake kapag na-bake. So, iniiwasan natin na mag-over mix tayo. Kaya,
yan, Chef Jenny, eggs na ba?
yan, okay na siya. Then, scrape na lang natin.
And we'll incorporate it ng ating mga ingredients.
So, ito na ang ating cheesecake filling. So, ready na tayo para assemble to sa ating cheesecake pan.
Sa pag-bake po ng ating strawberry chutney cheesecake, gagamit po tayo ng water bath. Ngayon po, kailangan po natin lagyan ng o balutin ng foil ang ating spring form pan. Upang sa ganun po ay hindi pumasok yung tubig sa loob ng ating pan. Ayan, Chef Jenny, handa na nating lagyan ng
Yan.
filling.
After nyan, lalagay na natin yung ating filling. So, lalagay lang natin ganyan. Then, tatap natin yung ating strawberry cheese chutney. Flat muna natin. After nyan, lalagay na natin yung ating strawberry chutney. So, yan. Lalagay lang tayo ng mga small amount ng chutney. Then, pwede na natin siyang lagyan ng konting art. Marbling effect lang natin.
Ayan.
Then, after nito, Chef Joms, ay
Lalagay po natin sa ating butter bath.
then, i-bake po natin siya for 1.5 hour in 180 degrees Celsius. Ito, Sir Joms, nag-bake tayo kanina ng strawberry chutney cheesecake.
Wow, ang sarap! Ayan mga ka-e-farm, pwedeng na pong itry sa inyong mga tahanan.
Annyeong! It's me again, and for our second food product, we will be making kimchi. Do you know that there are about 300 types of kimchi in Korea? And it varies depending on the type of vegetable that you use. Now, to make our cabbage kimchi, we will be needing napa cabbage, sea salt, water, radish, scallions, dried kelp, glutinous rice powder, Korean red chili pepper flakes, salted shrimp, raw shrimps, fish sauce, garlic, ginger, sesame seeds, and dashima broth. Now, to make your dashima broth, you'll be needing about 3 square inch of dried kelp, boiled in 1.5 cups of water for 5 minutes. Now, to make your rice paste, you have to put your glutinous rice powder in around half cup of water and boil it to form a thin paste. Now, take half of your salt and put it in your water. And we're gonna use this to wash our cabbage. Make sure all of the salt is dissolved. So now we have to cut our cabbage in quarters. So we start at the thick part of the cabbage and slice it through. Now we have to wash our cabbage using the salt water. The reason why we did not cut the end part, it's for easy handling. Now wash each leaf using the salt water. Make sure that you go in between the leaves. So do it one leaf at a time. Okay, now we are done washing our first quarter. And just shake off the excess water. And do the same for the rest of your cabbage. The next step is to sprinkle salt on your cabbage. Now start from the outermost leaf. Make sure that you use all of the half cup of salt for all the cabbage. Now put more on the thicker part. Now this process will remove the moisture from the cabbage to make it crispy when you turn it into kimchi. So just sprinkle it in between the leaves. Sprinkle your salt in between the leaves. Okay. We have our last quarter. After putting all the salt, we need to cover this and keep it at room temperature for 6 to 8 hours. Now this process will remove the moisture from your cabbage and will make it crispy. Now for every 2 to 3 hours, make sure to rearrange the cabbage to allow uniform removal of moisture. After 8 hours, we can now wash our cabbage to remove the excess salt. So wash your cabbage 3 times. Now after washing our cabbage, we're now ready to make the seasoning paste. To make our seasoning paste, we just need to combine all the ingredients except for the radish and scallions. The rice paste, dashima broth, Korean pepper flakes, salted shrimp, raw shrimp, fish sauce, garlic, ginger, and sesame seeds. So just mix this using your hand. After combining all the ingredients, we can now add the radish and scallions. Now make sure we combine everything. If you do not eat radish, you can skip that ingredient. After mixing your seasoning paste, you can leave it for 30 minutes to allow the flavor to sink in. And then, it's now ready to be applied on your cabbage. What we need to do is to have your cabbage quarters face down and get a spoonful of seasoning paste and place it in between the cabbage leaves. Yan. So make sure you cover all of the leaves. Now we're done putting all the seasoning paste on our cabbage. You can actually eat this right away, but it won't have that distinct fermented taste that you get from eating kimchi. Now what we need to do is to cover this and leave it at room temperature for 1 to 2 days and let it ferment. After that, we need to transfer it to refrigerated temperature to let it ripen. So after 2 weeks, it will now get that very distinct kimchi taste. After 2 weeks at refrigerated temperature, you can transfer your kimchi in an airtight container and have it preserved for about 3 months or more. After 2 weeks at refrigerated temperature, this is now our kimchi. Yan. It now has its sweet and sour aroma that we really love about kimchi.
Mabuhay mga ka-e-farm, this is Chef Joms Domingo, and for today's episode, we will prepare binalot kimchi rice. This is Korean-inspired recipe, very easy and swak na swak pang negosyo. Sa pagluluto ng binalot kimchi rice, we have to prepare steamed rice, kimchi, which was processed earlier, and then we have also pork adobo, kimchi juice, sesame oil, spring onion, oil, and sunny-side up fried egg. So, ang una tayong gagawin ay painitin muna natin ang ating kawali. Tapos, isunod natin ang ating mantika. At pagkatapos ay kailangan nating i-stir fry ang ating kimchi. Stir fry natin siya for at least 1 minute. Alam niyo ba mga ka-e-farm na ang bawang na isa sa mga sangkap ng kimchi ay nagtataglay ng alisin at selenium na nakakabuti para sa ating puso? At ngayon ay ilalagay na natin ang ating rice. So ngayon kailangan lang natin siyang haluing mabuti. Or pwede rin po tayo gumamit ng mga leftover na rice. So ayan, nahalo ng mabuti ang ating rice at yung ating kimchi. Ngayon naman ay ilalagay na natin ang ating kimchi juice. Sa pagbabalot po ng ating binalot kimchi rice, kailangan po muna nating idarang sapoy ang ating banana leaves upang ito ay maging pliable at para hindi siya madaling mapunit. So maglalagay po tayo ng around 1 cup of our kimchi rice sa ating banana leaves. At sa gilid naman po, ilagay natin ang ating adobo. So kahit ano pong klase ng adobo ay po pwede, basta wag lamang po siyang masos. At ngayon po, ilalagay naman natin ang ating spring onion. Yan. Tapos ipapaibabaw po natin ang ating fried egg. So sa pagbabalot po, kailangan natin na medyo siksik natin na mabuti. At panghuli naman po, ay balutin natin siya sa parchment paper. Pero kung wala pong parchment paper, pwede pong gumamit tayo ng dyaryo. At ayan, handa na ang ating binalot kimchi rice.
For more information and inquiries, you can visit our website, that is www.efarm-clsu.com. And for news and updates, please do visit our Facebook page, that is eFarm Academy. And please do like and subscribe our YouTube channel, eFarm Academy. We do appreciate all of your comments and suggestions, so please do comment below. Thank you mga ka-eFarm for watching our episode on vertical farming. This has been Christine Don, your chikadorang TikToker friend na always here for you. See you on our next episode.